to measuring the object using vernier calipers and also using micrometer screw. We will find out the difference when you measure the object using vernier calipers and ruler. So please stay tuned. Well, here I have calipers and we will find out the function of each part of these calipers. So let's start. Here I have vernier calipers that we are going to use to measuring the object. Well, now I will explain to you the parts of these calipers. First, in here there is two different scale. First, it is main scale. Main scale is this part. Start from 0 until 15 centimeters. With this, we know, so all of this we know as main scale. Then in here we have vernier scale. So start from 0 until 9.5 or until 10. In here it is vernier scale. Let's move to the next part. Here, if you see, here we have upper jaws for inside measurements. This is upper jaws for inside measurements, and this part, it is lower jaws for outside measurements. Lower jaws for outside measurement. Here we have lock screw. Here we have thumb screw, so you will use your thumb to move the vernier calipers. And we have here, there is something hidden in here. We have the dip rod. What is the function of dip rod? We will find out each function of the part of vernier calipers. Well, now I have one object. It is marker, and I have vernier calipers, and I have ruler. Well, now we will measure the outer part of this marker. We will use vernier calipers and also ruler. Well, let us try using ruler. Well, it's quite a little bit hard. Okay. Here, it's quite hard to measuring the diameter of this marker. It's quite hard. If we want to do this, we can't. But it's so easy when we use the vernier calipers, because we want to find out the outside measurement. It means outside this, the diameter. So we will use the lower jaws, this one. So put the object into the lower jaws like this. Put the object into the lower jaws like this, and after that make sure it is fit, and then if it's fit, you can lock by using the lock screw. Done. So you can remove the object and you can find out the diameter of the object. Now if you look at here, it is 0, 1, and here in the main scale there is 0, 1 until 15, and for the vernier scale there is 0 until 9. So how to see the result? You find the line, because here there is a line, the measurement line that strike or that connected with the vernier scale, which is 0. And here we have 1.1, 2, 3, 4. It not fit into 5, so we take 1.4. Okay, the main scale is 1.4. Now how about the vernier scale? The vernier scale, we will find out the line that connected with the main scale. So here there is a vernier scale, they have each line, so it will start from 0, 0.5, 1 until 10. And if you see here, most of them, they are not have a straight line with the main scale, right? So we find which line that have straight line or they have connected with main scale. Well, if you look at here, we can find 0, no, totally no, 3, almost 5, yes, almost, and 5.5 or 6. If you look at here, the most fit is 5.5. So we have the main scale is 1.4 and the vernier scale is 5.5. now we are going to find out the inner diameter of this marker. Well, if we want to use ruler, we can using this. Okay, so it is 1.3. That's it, 1.3. But yeah, the result cannot be trusted. So let's we change into vernier calipers. Do we use this part to measuring the inner part of the inner diameter of this marker? So it's quite no, because if you use the outer, it cannot fit. See? So we use the outer jaws, because this jaws is using for measuring the outer part of the object. This jaws is using to find out the inner part of the object. So you just put the object into the upper jaws and you can doing this. Make it is fit until like this. So when it's fit, don't forget to check. Don't forget to check the locking screw. Make sure it is locked. Good. So let's find out the result of this vernier calipers. If you see, it is one. Yes, it is not almost 1.1, so it is 1 centimeter as a main scale. Let's find the vernier scale. Which one? Same like before, we will find out which one that have a connected line from vernier scale into the main scale. Well, from this result we have 6.5. So the vernier scale is 6.5. Going to start to measuring the depth of this cap, the marker caps. So if you want to use ruler to measuring the depth, it's quite hard. Yes, it cannot fit, so we need help from the other object. So here I have wire that will help us to measuring the depth of the ruler. The depth of this cap. So you will put it here and check it, and you measure it with ruler. Oh my goodness, it's quite difficult. So the depth, yeah, it is 2.5 2.2 centimeters. So all the vernier calipers, they have deep measuring blade that will helping you to measuring the depth of the object. The way how to use it, just put at the cap or the object, and then you put the deep measuring just put like this. Make sure it is fit until the bottom part of the object here. Well, when it's fit, don't forget to lock the screw. Okay. Now we have the result. The result is same with when you use the internal jaws or the upper jaws and external jaws or the bottom jaws, that there is a main scale here and there is a vernier scale here. So the main scale is 2.4 and the vernier scale is 2. Where is the vernier scale? The vernier scale is 2, because if you see 1.5 is not to fit, and 2 for the vernier scale 2, it's fit with the main scale. If you see the line, it is fit. So 2 and also 2.4. 2.4 as a main scale and vernier scale is 2. Here I have micrometer screw that we will use to measuring the thickness of the object. So now we are going to know the part of the micrometer screw. Well, here we have C frame. It is C frame. Why it is C frame? Because the shape of this frame is like C letter. Yes. Now we have anvil and spindle. Where is the anvil? Anvil is this one. This one is anvil. This one is spindle. Well, there is lock nut in here, and then we have sleeve. This one is sleeve. So when I move it, this one is sleeve, and this one is thimble. This one sleeve, this one thimble, this one is knurlet grip. It is knurlet grip, and this one is ratchet. Well, on the sleeve we can have the main scale. This one is a main scale, and this one, it is the micrometer scale. So as you see here, when you rotate the thimble, the spindle will move. See? And the anvil, it stays. So when you put the object, for example the cap of the marker, and when you move the thimble, yes, you use the knurlet grip, to move the thimble until it stop moving, until it's stuck, actually, like this. And you will move the lock nut and the ratchet. If you hear the sound only once, and you can find out the size of the object. Now I have the object. I have plate in here, actually it is a magnet, and I have micrometer screw, and I have ruler. Now we want to find out the thickness of this object, say this plate. How to find it out? Just put it here. If we use ruler, the result of it is, let's find the better part. Well, it is 0.5 centimeter. So how about when we use the micrometer screw? Yes, the way to find out when we use micrometer screw is, don't forget to move the thimble. When you rotate the knurlet grip, the thimble will move, and also the spindle will move out too. So you put the object into the micrometer screw like this. When the object has been put on it, just move again the thimble, and then don't forget to lock it, and don't forget to move the ratchet. Okay, now here the result. When you see here, there is a main scale. It is 0 until 5 here. So in here the result is 5. Is it 5.6? Sorry, it is 6. Yes, it is 6. You must see this line. This line. The thimble, if you see, it's kind of line. Which one is the fit? Is fit with the main scale line. So in here we have 6. So the main scale is 6, and the micrometer scale, we find here there is a line. we find which one is the connected or they have a straight line with the thimble or the micrometer scale. If you seen here, it almost 26, but it's not 26, so we choose 25. So the main scale is 6 and the micrometer scale is 25. Well, we have finished the lesson. You are finished to learn how to measuring the object using calipers and micrometer screw. I hope you enjoy the video and you got something from this video. We will meet again for the next video, next project, and stay healthy. God bless you. Bye.